Official opening of the Musina Intermodal Terminal in Limpopo. It will be launched by Trade and Industry Minister Rob Davies. Very good morning to you, Mike. What can you tell us about this new venture?
Good morning, Peter, and good morning to our viewers at home. We are indeed coming to you live from Musina, where there's a launch of Musina Intermodal Terminal. Briefly on what this is all about, you'll remember that Musina is a very small town that sees a lot of traffic on daily basis. So this is the project that will see the reduction of traffic between Musina and Makhado, so to put it. You'll remember that the AU has developed projects to make sure that we've got fewer cars on the roads, because there has been a problem with emission. You'll understand that in South Africa, in particular from Cape to Musina, you've got a lot of trucks that are transporting cargo. So this specific project is meant specifically to reduce that process. Immediately after the launch of this process here, you will see very few trucks moving along the N1. And what will be happening is that traffic will be replaced by the rail. What will be happening is that if there are goods that are coming from Cape Town into Musina, instead of using those trucks, we'll be seeing a rail network or trains coming here just to drop those goods at this particular area where we are. But let me not take much on what exactly will be happening. Let me bring now Isaac Chalambura. He's the director of MIT, just to give us an idea of what this is all about. Isaac, good morning and welcome to Morning Live. The MIT, what is it all about?
Thank you, Mike. So MIT is basically an intermodal facility that integrates road and rail transportation of goods, mostly for exports that are going out of the SADC countries and South Africa to our export markets, and so also imports. So the objective of MIT is to integrate, reduce traffic off the roads, but also use the Transnet rail, so that the north-south corridor is optimized in the way it's utilized, as we have not done that before.
Look, who is going to benefit from this project? Because we understand that we see on daily basis a lot of trucks moving or going through the Beitbridge border post. Okay,
so the ultimate objective is to actually lower transportation costs of goods and services, especially goods that go up for export, so that they are competitive in the markets they are going to. We estimate right now that road is about 30% more expensive. It's only road that is used. So if we use road and rail, this project is hopefully going to reduce operating costs for logistics and transportation companies by up to 30%, so that our goods that we export are more competitive into the markets.
And let's talk about this specific area where we are now. We understand that currently you are able to receive about 3 million tons of goods per annum. After this launch, what's going to happen?
Okay, so this facility currently has a capacity to move about 3 million tons a year, and we are our plans to ramp that up to about 8 million. And where we're standing now, this is the section where we do bulk cargo, which mostly we used to do vele, coal, which is coal of Africa. We used to do coal here, and also chrome that comes out of Zim. So we've got the capacity to do bulk mining, right? And also we got warehousing, about 25,000 squares up and ready to do containerized goods.
But other than mineral resources that you're talking about, any other kind of goods that we'll be seeing here?
Okay, you also see fertilizer. We most of our SADC neighbors import a lot of fertilizer for their agriculture. Mostly agriculture is one of their main sectors, industrial sectors. So we're hoping to, again, reduce costs of bringing fertilizer from the port of Durban right up to Musina by train, and then the trucks will go to the different parts of countries and areas up in the north.
And have you in any way been in talks with the truck industry to get their view on what will this mean to them if there's a reduction of vehicles that are moving, especially their trucks that were moving from South Africa into other SADC countries?
In fact, some of the, I'll call them logistics companies, are actually partners of this project, because they see the benefit of integrating these kind of modes to lower transportation. So they are more logistic companies than transport companies. So they are actually, Barloworld is a key partner in this project, who are also spearheading this project to make it come to life in conjunction with Transnet.
And lastly, Isaac, before I let you go, there's a launch in a few hours to come. What can we expect at the launch?
So we're expecting the Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Rob Davies, to officiate this inauguration. There are a few announcements that he's going to make today around some of the initiatives and the partners that are coming here. So hopefully people will watch SABC live later to hear some of the breaking news.
Isaac Chalembera, the director of Musina Intermodal Terminal, he'll be here with us in the next 2 hours. We are indeed expecting the Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Rob Davies, to come and officiate the opening of this area. And we must also indicate that just behind us there's a road that is being constructed that will see to it that there's a nice movement of vehicles to avoid going through the town as soon as the goods are received here. And Peter, it's back to you in the studio.
Mike Maringa, thank you very much indeed. That's Mike in Limpopo, ahead of that all-important launch of that fascinating terminal that's going to change things for the better in that part of the world.